It's a question that's often asked, sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with confusion, and occasionally with criticism. But the answer is rooted in centuries of faith, culture, and health. Let's dive into the real reasons behind the Islamic prohibition of pork, and why it's still observed by over 1 billion people today. To understand the prohibition, we have to start with the foundation of Islam, the Quran. In Surah Al-Baqarah 273, the Quran clearly says, "He has only forbidden to you dead animals, blood, the flesh of swine, and that which has been dedicated to other than Allah." This isn't just repeated once. It appears in multiple verses, including Surah Al-An'am 6:145 and Surah An-Nahl 16:115. So the message is clear. Consuming pork is forbidden, or haram, in Islam. But why? Is it simply a test of obedience? Or is there more to it? The ban on pork isn't unique to Islam. In fact, Judaism also forbids it in the Torah, specifically in Leviticus and Deuteronomy. Why would two major religions from the same region prohibit the same food? Historically, pigs were considered unclean animals. They ate garbage, including human waste, and lived in filthy conditions. In the ancient world, where sanitation was limited, this made pigs a dangerous food source, prone to carrying diseases. Over time, avoiding pork wasn't just about physical health. It became a symbol of spiritual purity and religious identity. Choosing not to eat pork became a way to draw a line. We follow divine guidance, even when it comes to our plate. Even today, there are scientific reasons some choose to avoid pork. Pigs can carry parasites like Trichinella spiralis, which causes trichinosis, a serious illness from undercooked pork. They also host tapeworms and viruses that can affect humans. Now, modern farming and cooking standards reduce this risk, but in earlier centuries, these diseases were deadly. Moreover, pork is high in saturated fats and cholesterol, leading to concerns in heart health. While that alone isn't enough for a religious ban, it does support the idea that divine laws may carry wisdom beyond their time. But there's a deeper reason many Muslims continue to avoid pork, even in modern societies where it's common. It's about obedience and spiritual discipline. Islam encourages believers to control desires, even harmless ones, to purify the soul. Not eating pork isn't just about food. It's a reminder, my body belongs to God, and I choose to follow His guidance. This simple act becomes a daily connection to faith, a way to say, I remember who I am and what I stand for. So, why don't Muslims eat pork? Because it's forbidden in the Quran. Because it connects them to their religious history. Because it once protected communities from disease. And because it reflects a choice, every day, to walk a spiritual path. Whether you agree with it or not, the decision is more than a diet. It's a declaration of identity, of faith, and of commitment.